Friday night basketball action heads your way in the Asean Basketball League as Chong Kung Fu, looking to get their second straight win. They take on the reigning defending champions, the Hong Kong Eastern basketball team, who were led early by this man, Marcus Elliott, with a red-hot start to his ball game against Chong Kung Fu. But Mike McKinney would also respond right away with that triple. And take a look at this guy, the heritage import Christian Stan Hardinger. What an angle, what a bank shot from way back. And on the run once again is Hong Kong Eastern as Lee Kee finding Tyler Lamb for that swooping layup. Eastern would go up early against Chong Kung Fu. It's Marcus Elliott taking things into his own hands, absorbing the contact and getting the end one to drop. The minute remaining in the first, Anthony Tucker would miss, but who was there? None other than the big guy, Justin Howard, flexing his muscles in the paint. Hong Kong would force the turnover. Marcus Elliott would take his time and with 7 seconds would make his move. Another bank shot or runner as Hong Kong Eastern would take a 6-point lead at the end of the first. A little more of that in the second quarter as Hong Kong would ignite their transition attack, courtesy of this layup from Elliott once again. Chong Kung Fu would finally get their bearings. Take a look at this nasty crossover from McKinney as he schools Lee Kee for that jumper. Elliott once again on the run. And no one stopping this guy. He would have 23 points in the first half. Justin Howard, though, staying active, trying to atone from a struggle in their last matchup, gets that bucket to drop. And Anthony Tucker was quiet for majority of the first half, but finally would break through with that triple, and at the half, it was a slim 2-point lead for the defending champions. Things would change in the third quarter as Tucker finding Luo for that layup, and Kung Fu would seize the lead. But Hong Kong would not go away quietly as Christian Stan Hardinger with a tough runner all over the defense of Chong Kung Fu. But the home team would start to feel it as they worked the ball inside to Justin Howard and Anthony Tucker and Mike McKinney doing damage. This triple from McKinney was part of an 11-2 run to start the third quarter. Tyler Lamb, quiet all game long, would make things happen with that layup, but the momentum was clearly on the side of Chong Kung Fu. The pass from Tucker to Luo. Luo had himself a game with that triple. He would have 15 points and 3 of 4 shooting from the perimeter. Hong Kong moving the ball around and stopping the bleeding with that triple from Christian Stan Hardinger. And CS would also get the rebound and the tough putback, but it was all Chong Kung Fu. They would take a 3-point lead into the fourth. Disaster would strike Hong Kong as Marcus Elliott would foul out towards the end of the third period, and Hong Kong would have to play the entire game without their MVP. They were down by double digits for majority of the game, but they would try to mount a comeback in the fourth quarter. But Chong Kung Fu would get all of the stops and all of the runs as well, courtesy of that shot from Howard. Check out the activity from Chong Son, saving the ball so that Howard could get it for the putback. 3 minutes to go in the game, Tyler Lamb would cut it down to 6. But with 2:44 remaining, it was all Mike McKinney and Howard. McKinney would have 30 points in the contest. Kalen Chong Son, just an example of the activity of this young man. The rebound and the clutch triple from Chong Son. His 10 points were huge for Chong Kung Fu. Last shot would come courtesy of Anthony Tucker as Chong Kung Fu dealing Hong Kong its third loss of the season. They win 94-85 and climb to second place.